did I do?
This is Casualties Unknown, a game where your survival rate is effectively zero. Your employers view you as a completely disposable asset, and a single misstep fungus hurt you, it will end your entire run. It's an insanely detailed, brutal 2D cave survival simulator where you're forced to descend through unforgiving layers of an alien planet to fetch cargo for people who do not care if you make it back. I spent over 10 hours suffering in these depths to show you exactly why this game is an absolute masterpiece and why it will completely break you. The first thing you realize about this game that it doesn't do health bars, it simulates your internal organs, your blood volume, and your actual limbs. Get hit once, you aren't just low on health, now you are dealing with arterial bleeding. Didn't clean the wound? Enjoy your new infection. Try to run away? Your heart rate spikes, you pump out blood faster, pass out from cognitive impairment. Oh look, you accidentally overdosed on opium just trying to stay conscious. And if your physical body doesn't give out, your mind will. The doom and gloom sanity mechanic means if you panic too much, the game actively gets harder. It literally weaponizes your own stress against you. The economy on this game relies on multiple different traders you'll encounter. Because their inventories are completely randomized, your best bet is simple. If you pick up items you don't recognize or won't use, just sell them. But before you even open a trade menu, it is a crucial tip for you when you're entering the trader pod. When you climb through the window, make absolute sure you break the glass you came through completely. If you leave shards in the frame and you step on them, trust me, you don't want to deal with that.
Oh shit.
Once you're safely inside, keep in mind just trading won't actually improve your relationship much. To do that, you have to talk to them or surprisingly hug them, but it's not always that easy. The traders belong to 3 distinct species, and their background dictates how they react to you. First, there are XPs. They are the same species as us. Their inventory has an equal chance to contain any kind of item, and you start with a pretty average baseline reputation with them, making them the most balanced to deal with. Then you have Milkies. These are smarter creatures, which unfortunately means they overprice everything. On the bright side, they have a guaranteed weapon and a box of shotgun ammo in stock. However, they are highly selective and require a lot more reputation before they ever let you hug them. And finally, there are Dunes. Dunes are dumb creatures, which means they completely ignore your threats. You start with a high default reputation with them, but you can't hug them until you are around 190 reputation. Instead, the chat button is completely replaced by a bite button. You can literally let the Dune bite you, causes minor bleeding and tears the skin right off one of your 4 limbs. But in exchange, it gives you trade points, which is the game's currency, along with the reputation boost. It's literal blood money system. If you don't feel like paying and try to bypass the economy entirely by threatening them for free items, just be warned. The Milkies pack a serious heat and will shoot you. And as you can see here, while the XPs won't pull a gun on you, they will still absolutely fight back and mess you up. At least if you keep things peaceful and stumble back to a safe zone while actively bleeding out, they hand you over a free bandage so you don't die on their floor. To survive long enough to handle these traders, you need to build up your XP stats across the 3 main attributes. intelligence. This doesn't affect your crafting speed, but you actually build your intelligence points by crafting and discovering blueprints. Having higher intelligence helps you get better terms when trading and lets you see the exact item details of things you find out in the caves. Strength. This controls how hard you can throw objects and increases your hand speed during quick time survival prompts. It's also tied to your body weight. Staying healthy keeps you nimble, while being underweight completely ruins your carrying capacity. And finally, there is resilience, which covers your raw physical durability, affecting how much punishment your limbs can take and your overall resistance to diseases. Make no mistake, there is no happy ending waiting for you at the bottom of these caves. There is no good ending to this game. Every single run is just a desperate attempt to delay the inevitable and to try, just for a little while, to keep your XP from suffering quite as much. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see me go through this nightmare live and watch me suffer on stream, you can find the link right in my bio. Drop a comment down below with your thoughts on the game, and I catch you all in the next one. Bye.